So, how's your first Monday in February 2025 going? Welcome to Monday Madness, or actually rather my commentary on Monday Madness around us. And my commentary today looks at where money madness, where people are getting misaligned and running around like headless chickens. Grab, oh, money, don't have any. And when you do that, what you're saying is I have lack, and you're telling the universe you have lack, and that is just making it a million times worse. So your Monday money madness becomes a million times worse. And Monday Madness will also be about media madness. Most of you probably don't know, but my postgrad qualifications are in research, are in media and media education research. And I used to love teaching modules about propaganda and also doing media analysis. And actually this is done at school level, at GCSE level, or even younger. Media madness. And I think these are skills that everybody needs to know, how to analyse the amount of media and content, and different ways to analyse that content coming towards you, and different ways to not get caught up in that swirl and negativity, and keep your balance, keep centred, keep aligned. As usual on a Monday, I try and dive straight into all the loose ends from last week. But what I've encountered today is actually a lot of stress from people. So stress about money and receiving money. So I tried to book a deposit for someone, and I'd just forgotten that it was a two-step process when you add a payee, and then it's really stressy messages like, I can only wait 2 days for the money to. I'm like, I don't want stressy people in my life. Shall I even book this person? I nearly died of stress in the winter of 2023 to 24. And that was stress that was caused by working in a stressful, toxic environment. The stress became toxic. And I've also spoken about that before, about dealing with a line manager who was Machiavellian. And because I'm not, I don't really look out for that stuff. And who lied a lot, and lied to my face and then colleagues' faces, and then there was everyone in the office going, what did she say to you, and I'm kind of like, I don't really get involved in that either. But I haven't really had a lot of stress since I stepped out of that toxic stress work environment. I'm talking very much about the UK now. There are lots of people feeling very stressed about money, feeling very stressed running around. If that's you and you'd like to join my coaching group, we start way back at basics, which is it's winter and nobody should be running around, because I don't know if you ever listened to your grandmother telling you need to wear a vest in the winter, but if you're using up your kidney yin energy and your body energy rushing around in the winter, life will get even more stressful and your body will get stressed out. The thing about money I learnt last year, when I was really incapacitated and debilitated and even disabled, really, from the toxic work environment that I'd been working in, I learnt that no matter how ill you become, you will be supported. And that's because the purpose of life is to support life. And hey, spoiler alert, you are living, therefore you are life, therefore you will be supported. You've probably heard about law of attraction and all that stuff. So it's basically, the law of attraction is basically you attract what energy you're putting out. So if you're stressing about money, that's what will come back at you. The other thing I learned last year when I was in that state of deep debilitation and disability caused by having a chronic toxic work environment, and then on top of that, you know, this Machiavellian character. I nearly died because I did not learn how to protect myself and put barriers up properly. That's something I can help you with if you're feeling like that, because I've now learned it. Another thing I learned through being forced to sit in calm stillness with as little sensory information as possible is not only that you will always be supported, but it's a damn sight easier to manifest from a position of calm stillness. Now, you know, you might hear about you manifest with the energy of excitement, and you know, you do, that yang energy. But if you are in this state of agitated excitement and really excited about what you're doing, but you're not grounded in a place of absolute confident calm stillness, you end up running around like a headless chicken. Now, I used to do that, and that has an impact on your body and your mind and your mental health, right? Now, if that's you, I can also help you. So one of the comments I got this morning from the person who said, you know, oh, I haven't got your deposit, and I said, right, I'm meditating at the moment, I'll sort it out afterwards. And it's a kind of a bit of a passive aggressive text back going, you go ahead and relax, you know, I'm a really busy person. Well, we're kind of all really busy, and that was, you know, my error in banking was because I was trying to do something too fast and unfocused and not from a position of calm stillness. But actually, my coaching would really lean on the don't run around being busy, don't martyr yourself by saying, oh, sending very patronising. What is patronising? Oh, I'm really busy implies you're not busy, that you don't have anything in your life. That's kind of disrespectful. Calm down. Operate from a place of calm stillness. The time I take out every day to meditate is the most important and impactful time of my entire day. You may also notice that I'm back in the green room that is actually red because of this. So I record all of my fibromyalgia recovery content here, but I'm also going to be, for the time being, recording my Monday madness, whether we're looking at Monday money madness or Monday media madness, because this is what we're going to live by. No, without a negation of restriction. So without the restriction of propaganda, other people's narratives coming at us, controlling us, other people's boundaries coming at us, controlling us. Without all of that, we become free. And when we are free, and that we are talking about personal sovereignty here, the sovereignty of body, sovereignty of mind, sovereignty of space, sovereignty of being able to manifest into your life exactly what you need for your life and not have pressure from external pressures. That's what we're talking about. Without restrictions, particularly external ones. So what exactly has been happening in the media today in England? Talk about negativity and propaganda. A very quick glance at BBC News for England. Teenager arrested for stabbing. A man in a fake uniform has fired blank rounds at a policeman. A global reaction to landlady losing lots of money by giving free beer away on her home goal. I guess that's kind of quite funny, not for her. So yeah, so why are we laughing and enjoying other people's misery? Look how serious all of this is. Oh, headlines, clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. This is what we're getting now. We're actually not getting journalism, are we? It's only just February, guys, and the UK is kicking off off. And I'm not denying that those things are happening. We've also got potholes, like full-on craters, because people, more than anything, don't want to damage their cars. They probably care more about their cars than they do their bodies. Anyway, that's just my personal thought. Monday Media Madness, look at that. It's all clickbait and it's all negative. Now, I'll leave you to have the conversation about the BBC, but you are finding that that is what the news is, and it's coming at you 24/7. You're being bombarded with it, just like you were being bombarded with the dangers of coronavirus. If you noticed at that time, before each country in the world went into lockdown, the media, first of all, went 24/7 on it, like nothing else had ever happened, like there was no other news. And what I want to really encourage you to do, if that causes you anxiety and depression and, you know, everything else, existential angst, bring it back. Bring it right back. Bring it back to yourself, your family, your surroundings. Now, if you're living in a state of catastrophic living, then there are things we can do to help you. But the first thing you need to do is recognise that you're living in that state. If you're not, then it's very healthy and acceptable for you to say, that's not my stuff, not my circus, not my clowns, not my stuff. Stop letting other people's catastrophic living affect you, because it's really damaging to your health, your mental health and your physical health, and it will prevent you getting into that flow state where life wants to support you, because the function of life is to expand and at times procreate and support you. It only has that function. It cannot do anything else. Stop blocking it. Start being supported. Start letting your life flow. And you'll feel a lot better, and your bank balance will look a lot better.